we
live.
We are.
I'm gonna stand outside of the view.
No, you gotta get in there. There you go.
Good luck with that thing. All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for making it, especially in light of all of the traffic, because I don't know if I was the only one fighting traffic across town, but I really doubt it, because there's so much construction going on. But thank you for making it. Like Kristen said, it's great to take a photo of the group. We're really happy to see kind of the turnout we've had. I mean, we've only really started in January, and to see the community that's coming and people coming back and checking out other presentations. The presentations just keep getting better and better. So we're really excited to announce we have two presenters today. We're going to do 6-minute presentations, 20 minutes of Q&A. And we want to keep the Q&A as constructive as possible. You know, give them things to think about, give them advice that you might have heard from someone else, and any resources that you might be able to provide. With that, choose your reader.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Mike Coles, and I am the founder and creator of Choose Your Reader. So let's go ahead and get started, right? You're here today to find out about the big idea. And so I want to tell you about that big idea, but before I tell you about that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm a lawyer. I've been practicing law for just over 20 years. And so I'm a screenwriter as well. I've been writing screenplays for about 5 years now. And then about 4 years ago, I got into writing children's books for my son. Now, you look at that and you say, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Where do those three things connect? They really do, because at the end of the day, I'm a storyteller. And what I mean by that is I can tell your story to a jury, I can put it on a screen and an audience there, or I can put it in a book format. It's all about storytelling, and I've really become proud of my skills as a storyteller. I mentioned, however, I'm a dad. I'm most proud of doing that, and I really wanted to find a way to integrate storytelling as an experience with my son. However, the reality is I'm a divorced dad, so I'm not always with my son. And that is where this really started to kick off, right? That's what gave me the big idea. I thought to myself, I really wanted to find a way to integrate those things. So now I'm going to tell you a true story. You can see my storytelling skills. My son's going to bed one night. He says, Dad, I want a story. I said, great. I go to the bookshelf to figure out which book he wants. He says, no, tell me a story. Make it up. Now, he doesn't know that I'm actually a good storyteller, right? So I'm in my sweet spot. So I said to him, I said, okay, you want a story, right? I want 3 things. Tell me 3 things to put in your story. And he said, I want a golf ball, a soccer ball, and a baseball. I said, okay, all right, right? And so that night I told From Good to Bad to Great for the first time. Now, if you got kids, who has kids? All right. You know they want the same story again and again, except I just made this thing up. So now I got to write it down, and we keep going. And so I give him, tell me 3 things. He gives me 3 things. I make a story. He goes to sleep. I run in the bedroom, and I write down what I just told him so that I can have it for next time. All right. So after a while, he says to me, Dad, where are the pictures? All right. Dad's a storyteller. Dad's not an illustrator. I got to go hire an illustrator. All right. But it occurred to me that I was going to put all that kind of effort into it. I should do something with these stories, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to go get this story illustrated. That is From Good to Bad to Great. But I can't just use this with my son. I want to do something, right? Publish a book, put it out there. I'm not sure what, but I don't want to be running around trying to do book tours and dealing with publishers for 20 years before they take a shot at it. No,